We are proudly now partnered with MindLab Pro. This is a 100% naturally produced nootropic that is going to help you with energy, concentration, and focus, whether you're a sim racer, a gamer, or none of the above. This is going to be good for your cognitive health in all walks of life. So check them out. Link is in the description below. Enjoy the stream, everyone. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's event. Hope you're all having a good Sunday, the Lord's Day. God created Sunday for sim racing. It's why it begins with an S, just like sim racing. Just so, for those that didn't know, you always learn a little nugget of wisdom when you tune in. So that's always good, right? Hope you guys have had a good weekend. So things went great for LRG this weekend. Not only did I get a 5th place in the 2.4 Hours of IMOLA, hosted by Grid Finder, our team that competed in the SimuCube GT3 series that was on Road America this weekend, they got 2nd place. And not only did they get 2nd place, they were hunting down 1st and almost caught up to 1st by the end of the race. So incredibly proud of Phil and Chris. Couldn't do it without you guys. Really, really good members of the team. Always there, always helping new members and doing whatever they can with the schedules they have. And that's all we ask for. And that's why our team works. So not only are we having lots of fun as a team, but we're improving every event, one after the other, continually getting better. We're obviously still going to have bad races. It's going to happen. But right now, we're on a pretty good upward trend, and we're enjoying it. So with that said, let me quickly get this posted into our Discord. Let me quickly make sure we are fully functional on the YouTube side of things here. And then we're going to be getting to it. Okay, we're looking good on YouTube. We're looking good on X. It's that time to get going, you guys. So I think first what we'll do is we'll do some shout outs. Our loyal viewers come first, always. We couldn't do it without you guys. Shout out to Chinchilla, Max Hodel, Ranger ST, The Fool, Harley Joseph, Junk Drawer of Information, Troutville Man, what's up, buddy? And Layla. Thank you all for tuning in, you guys. Just about to hit 300 viewers already. That's awesome. So let's get on the track and start practicing. Let me get my coffee. So we're going to be running a slightly different setup after doing the event in iRacing yesterday and the day before doing the event in Le Mans. Tweak the setup a bit. We're going to see if we can do a little better this time. All right, I'll be right back. All right, coffee in hand. I've taken my MindLab Pro. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, you guys. MindLab Pro is an all-natural nootropic. They sponsor our team, and ever since we've become partnered with them and sponsored by them, our results speak for themselves. It's fully natural, no synthetic additives, and it pairs great with your morning coffee. It really, really helps you with concentration, focus, staying in the zone in the moment, under pressure especially. And again, it acts as like a really smooth stimulant if you pair it with your morning coffee. So it looks like there might be rain in this event as well. We had heavy rain in the last one in Le Mans. No rain yesterday in iRacing. But in the Le Mans one, it was like a monsoon on the track at some points. Excuse me. Sorry, everyone. So let me get this. JHNN, thanks for tuning in. Chinchilla is still in the room. Fly, what's up? The Fool, Troutville Man, still hanging around. Get Robs and Prodigy. What's up, you guys? Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you guys tuning in today. Hope you're all having a good Sunday. Sunday is the Lord's Day to do sim racing, so that's what we're here to do. Okay. So for anyone who is new to the channel, new to the stream, we are using a Next Level Racing GT Lite cockpit. We're using a Next Level Racing monitor stand, a Logitech G923 wheel and pedal combo, and a Philips 43-inch 4K TV that is capable of 144 Hz refresh with G-Sync. So that's our setup. I've only been sim racing for about, I don't know, 4 months now, maybe going on 5 months maybe. And definitely only about 4 with the steering wheel and cockpit and everything. But yeah, really fell in love with it right away. Kind of enjoyed racing games when I was young, but never got into sim racing when I was young. But always liked racing games. And then, funnily enough, my dad got me to try Race Room like a couple years ago on a controller. And I was like, oh, this is so awesome. And I always wanted to get into sim racing, but kind of put it on the back burner to work on my YouTube channel, which at the time was focused on Undisputed boxing game.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 is clear.
I'm liking this setup a lot more.
Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 1.
Oh, the rain is coming. All right, I gotta pull over for a sec because I gotta turn my volume down.
Flag. Watch out.
Super duper loud. I always forget how much louder Le Mans is. Love the audio in the game though. But anyways, what I was saying is,
Sector 1 is
my
now
YouTube
green.
channel
Left, clear left.
was focused on the game that came out Undisputed. And that was because I had done some boxing training growing up, wanting to go into amateur boxing, and then I got epilepsy and couldn't really do that. So when I played Fight Night, I was actually really good at Fight Night Online, And I felt that was because I could translate some of the knowledge I had from training into the game. And my plan was for doing content with Undisputed was to use that knowledge and help people learn how to play the game better and do content for it. And it was doing pretty good. The channel was starting to take off. I was starting to get like a good 1,000 to 2,000 views or more every video I was posting. But then the game went to complete shit and I couldn't morally promote it. So I kind of covered it honestly, the direction it was going in, the issues the game had, and then the game pretty much died. So instead of just letting the channel die or try to beat a dead horse and promote a shitty game to people just so I could get views, I decided to pivot to sim racing and start documenting my journey into competitive sim racing, seeing how far we could go. And that was about 4 months ago.
Brake temperatures are fine. You're second off in sector 1. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is green. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking this setup more, that's for sure.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Lap 138.43.
Full tank, pretty quick.
Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
What's up, Amateur Hour? Thank you, brother, for the repost. Means a lot.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Oh, lost time coming out of there.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Butter smooth. Need to get better at using up all the track in that section.
Lap 137.11.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
That's probably my best full tank lap I've ever done.
Okay, Andrew, we need to watch these track limits.
I'd imagine that if I got like some actual good load cell pedals and a direct drive wheel and everything, I could probably pick up
Box
some
in,
more time
5, 4,
and be pretty competitive.
3,
I think
2,
with practice.
1. Box now.
I don't know why I just feel like I do best in hypercars and LMP2s. I think it's because they're more like a formula, like an actual race car kind of thing that's not like a GT car that's kind of built off of a sports car, road car, and they take a different kind of skill to drive. For some reason, I feel like I just do best in hypercars and LMP2s. I do good in formula too. I can drive GT3s. I'm not too bad in them at all, I would say. But I definitely think there's people on our team that are better at driving them, like Phil and Chris, who just killed it.
Is that
Hey, it looks like motorsport.com is streaming right now. Hey, shout out to them. It's good to see all these people getting into streaming on X. You know, no one is like, hey, you know, thanks, Marketech. You guys thought, you know, you kind of inspired us to do it, because who else was streaming on X before we were? Other than Alex Jones. I mean, other than Alex Jones. But all these like motorsports and sim racing streams and all these other gamer streams didn't exist until we were doing it. And it don't matter if they get into it, it's going to be LRG running the stream here on X. If it ain't us, it's Phil. And with that said, make sure you guys are following LRG Phil. So you don't miss out on any of the action. And also, make sure you guys go tune in to our Twitch channel and follow our Twitch. That's where our co-founder and team captain, Chris Farish, does all his streams. We want our audience, you guys, to be able to engage with our whole team. We want you guys to be able to watch our team's growth from the very beginning all the way through to see how far we can take this team with our philosophy of low stress, low pressure, and everyone wants to perform their best because they're friends with everyone and they have so much fun. And that's been working for us. We've gotten better and better and better. And you, the viewers, get to watch that from the very inception to see just how far we can take it. And you guys have the option to not only just watch our team's progress, but individual members of the team, like Phil, Chris, DB Drives, and I'm sure more will come. So follow our Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube, and make sure you guys are tuned in and engaging with the entire team, because it really helps our guys to have your support. It means a lot to us. With that said, please go and check out our second sponsor we have just picked up. We are so proud of this one, Butt Kicker. They do the best haptics in sim racing. They also work for flight sims too, but I haven't spoken to anyone who uses them in flight sim. As soon as the tariff situation is sorted later in the year, they're going to be sending the LRG content creators some units for review and to use on stream. I can't wait. But even though we haven't received them yet, we are still happy and proud to represent their company and promote them, because I know a lot of people who use Butt Kicker and everyone swears by them. So it's a no-brainer to pick them up and to be sponsored by them, especially as a new team. Shout out to you guys at Butt Kicker. Thank you so much for the support. Let's get some more practice in, you guys. So we've been sitting in the pits here for a bit, so I'm wondering if the track is going to be wet, if we should come out in wets, or if we should just go back on the track in the slicks we're on. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there? It looks like it's coming down pretty good here. It's a wet day at the track. Day at the track. Day at the track. Thank you to the 700 people tuning in. You guys are the best. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like and repost, you guys.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh, it's slippery out here. It's slippery out here, boys.
Green flag, sector 2. We need to get get some heat into these brakes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not too
Yellow
sure
flag
why
set
that
to
guy
1.
would come into the back of our car when we're in an incredibly slow speed corner. He probably locked up, to be honest. I would almost guarantee he just locked up and slid into us at no fault of his own. He was probably like us and not switched to wets yet. We've rectified that.
There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight. Green flag in sector 1. Blue flag.
Holy shit, the guy all over the goddamn place.
Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is green.
Bro, bro, bro.
Left side. Clear
Get me
left.
away from that dude. Avoid accident.
Your tyre temps are looking
Hey,
good.
it's Canadian. What's up, Canadian brother?
Your brake temperature's looking good.
Holy shit.
It looks like Oliveira has gone off.
Oh, she's greasy. Not bad for your first lap in the wet, on wets. I'm slowly getting more and more confident in this car in the wet because I've been driving it a lot lately.
Green flag sector 2.
Meep.
Yellow flag in sector 1. We think that's plant and Petrie binned it.
Oh, not Plankton and Petrie.
Sector 1 is 4.2 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, because that guy set the pace in the dry. It ain't dry right now, son.
Clear right.
It's getting monsoon levels here. Man, this is quite a bit of standing water on the track here, if I don't say so myself. Oh boys, we struggling.
Right side. Clear right.
Friggin' slipperier than a Diddy party in here.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 2 is down yellow. Sector 3 is 4.1 seconds off the pace. Green flag in sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 1. We think that Latney has crashed. Sector 1 is green. Green flag in sector 3. Sector 1 is 4.4 seconds off the pace.
Shut up, Jim. Y'all talking about dry pace.
P4. Sector 2 is 5.5 off the pace.
Let's just make sure we can do some consistent laps in this, so if it rains in the race, we're going to be prepared.
That time was a 1:47.51.
Sector 3 is 3.8 off the pace. Watch the track limits, please, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to die right now, Jim. Not too worried about a little bit of track limits there.
Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Dennis has stepped in.
Oh, Dennis, what happened, bro? Slowly getting better at using more of the track there. It's not easy.
Lap
Flag sector 2.
1:46.46.
Woo!
Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 1 is yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is now green. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Exited for sector 1, yellow flag. Car left, clear left, green flag sector 1.
Okay, the setup feels good.
Box in 5, 4, 3,
Even in the
2,
rain.
1. Box now.
So I think we're definitely going to run the setup for sure. I'm feeling it. Thank you to the 812 people tuning in so far. You guys are amazing. Hit that like, hit that repost. Let's see how many people we can get watching the final day of the 2 hours of IMOLA in Le Mans Ultimate. We did it the day before yesterday. Yesterday we competed in the iRacing 2.4 hours of IMOLA hosted by Grid Finder. We did pretty good. We got P5 out of 65 cars, around 20 GTPs. And then our GT3 team of Chris and Phil got second place in the Simu Cube 3-hour endurance series in iRacing on Road America in our Team Mustang GT3. And with a couple more laps, they would have got first. So go watch that stream. It was an awesome race, and it's on Phil's X page. So let's see what kind of competition we got in the wet here. What I would like to do is watch some of these drivers and see what kind of confidence levels we have out on the track here. I'm feeling good in the rain. I'm liking the setup. I'm ready to go. Okay, yeah, that's not how you leave the pits there, bro. But whatever, to each their own. Okay. Okay. And we're back to the garage. So, and that guy's silver 1 and gold 3. Okay. Let's try Dennis here. Galactic, what's up? Benjamin Sample, Carlos Ramin Garcia, El Captain, Happy Hour, Penn Warner. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you joining us today. We just finished a bit of practice while we're waiting about 20 minutes for the event to start. We'll be doing some more practice in a bit, but we're just scouting the other hypercar drivers, seeing what practice Sesh has to show us. And it ain't showing us nothing special so far. But this is still good to do because you want to see who is sketchy, who's dangerous, who's reckless, who's not consistent. And then if you spot them in your split, you already kind of know a little bit to avoid them. Like if I see a guy who's clean, making good choices, racing hard in practice, I know if I get around that guy in my split, I'll be able to have a good, clean race with him. If I see someone who's just like driving like a complete idiot, almost like forcing GTs off the road, something like that, I'll know to just avoid that guy, stay behind him, apply pressure until he cracks and spills. Then it's easier to pass him and make it stick without having to deal with that recklessness. So, me personally, I kind of like to study people like this, and then I know how to approach them if they're in my race. The Shitcoin Kid, AD. We got Chris, the co-founder and captain, in the room watching. Brad, what's up? Jonathan Toes, No Tan Fight Fan, Gruber Chilean, Darren, and Penn Warner still with us. This guy was doing okay. Oh, he's lost it. Okay. Your chance is up. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, he obviously just spilled it. One thing I noticed, a lot of guys will have really good pace, but they can't hold it together for more than like a lap or two. Oh, no! No! Not Radek Blovskoskashi. All right. Let's get back out there. So I'm going to try knocking it down one. Wow, we just hit 1,000 viewers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If you're just joining us, hit that like and repost. Let's see how many people we can bring into today's event. This is the last event for the 2 hours of IMOLA. Brah, 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 brah.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Seems stable so far. With too low of a wing in iRacing, this is the corner right here where you'll suffer. Trying to rip down through here at full speed. If you have anything in iRacing less than a 12-degree wing, or sorry, less than a 13-degree wing, you will lose control flat out through there. But in Le Mans, I can run a 6-degree wing and I'm fine. So what is that? Something's not right there.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Oh, who done it?
Sector 1 is clear. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is green. Left. Still there. Clear left.
What's that idiot doing?
On your right.
Time
Still there.
149.04.
Clear right. E3.
I can't see shit like Ray Charles. This is like monsoon level weather here, bro.
Sector 1 is 4.3 off the pace. Your brake temps look good.
All right, it looks like 15 minutes until the race starts, everyone, or until the session starts. Why y'all playing in the sand?
Lap 147.60.
Sector 1 is green. Air temps falling. It's now 18 Celsius. Looks like P2's off. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Time 146.96.
Sector 3 is 4.1 off the pace.
Woo!
All right, Andrew, you need to watch the track limits. Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green.
Lap 146.25.
All right, event starting in 10 minutes.
Yellow flag.
That's going to be the setup we're going to go with. Might be able to dial that lower, but we'll experiment with that another time. So wet or dry, that's working just fine. I can tell you right now in iRacing it would not. I was fooling around with my setup yesterday. I ended up going with a 14-degree wing. I tried going with a 12 in practice. You guys can watch the stream. Every time at that hill before shooting down into the downhill section, that really tight, like windy downhill, and then the uphill before the chicane, you would lose the back end if you were flat out through there with anything lower than a 14-degree wing. I can be flat out through there in the rain in Le Mans with a 6-degree wing. So what is that? What do you guys think that means? Do you think it means that maybe iRacing is more realistic and the more difficult sim? Or do you think it's the way the wing is represented? Because in Le Mans, I can only go to a 12-degree wing max,
The track temperature
where in iRacing it's much higher. I think like an 18 or 19 something degree wing, maybe something around like that. So I don't think it's being calculated differently because they both say degrees. I don't know if you can go higher in iRacing because of different rules as opposed to FIA WEC. But it doesn't change the fact that in iRacing, a 12-degree wing will give you a back end that will slip out under flat-out acceleration through portions of this track, where in Le Mans Ultimate, I can run a 6-degree wing and have no issue. So is iRacing just making it more difficult for the sake of being more difficult, or is that where maybe Le Mans Ultimate is more arcadey? I don't know. I haven't driven hypercars. Like in real life. All I can say is what I have experienced from iRacing as opposed to Le Mans, driving the exact same car on the exact same track over the last like 3 days. And each one of them being 2 hours long races. So I'd like to say I got a decent basis to make this statement off of, even though I haven't driven them in real life. But that's where I would like to know which one is more realistically represented. For me, I think they're both good. I enjoy them both. But there's definitely something different about the downforce implementation through the degree of wing and just how stable it's going to make the car compared to iRacing or Le Mans. Mr. Richard, thanks for tuning in. The Fool is still with us. White Mountain Bear, how's it going? Clark Andelin, what's up, buddy? I appreciate all you guys tuning in this Sunday with us here as we're just getting ready for our race that should be coming up in about 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and hop out of this lobby so we don't miss it. This is the last
That's the end of the session.
race, or the last day, I should say. The last day for 2 hours of IMOLA. We got a good amount of drivers here. 58 people registered. Awesome. Mr. Bitch Show, how's it going? At Hills Citizen, thanks for tuning in. Jackpot Loser, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Hopefully we're going to get another good race. We did P7 on Friday. Yesterday in iRacing in the Grid Finder event on IMOLA, we got P5. And our teammates got P2 in the SimuCube GT3 3-hour endurance series on Road America. So go check out that stream. It was an awesome stream. Two of our veterans paired up for that one, Phil and Chris, who both know Road America like the back of their hand, and they absolutely killed it. So I'm going to put the link in chat on X. Go check it out and watch that stream. That was their P2 finish in Road America yesterday. And while you're there, give Phil a follow. He's always streaming his events for our team from his perspective. It's awesome. Not only do you guys get to watch our team progress, you guys get to see all of our individual members who stream their series as well. So you get to see their perspectives when they participate in our team events, but you also get to follow their individual progress. And as far as we know, there's no other team out there in sim racing doing this kind of content, where we're inviting you guys to watch our team's growth from the very beginning and seeing just how far we can take it. We wouldn't have made it this far without you guys, because you are giving us an audience. You're giving us the ability to have companies looking into us and being interested in us. It's why we've picked up MindLab Pro and Butt Kicker already as sponsors. And we have you guys to thank for that. Michael D, thanks for tuning in. Okan Kwao Dindun, thanks for tuning in. The Fool in White Mountain Bear still with us. Thank you, you guys. Three-minute countdown. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like 2 splits maybe. Let's see if we recognize any names. So this, you need to have at least silver 0 safety rating. So it's not difficult to get into them, but they do gate them away from bronze at least, which is good. I'm not recognizing any faces or names in here. $62 people now. Let's hope it's a good one. So it looks like it's going to be sunny and rainy, just like the last time we did it. So good thing we did some prep in the rain. Always good to do prep in the rain when there could be a chance of it on the forecast. Don't play the odds, just always be ready for it. Lisa Pedersen, thanks for tuning in. Tatiana, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you guys. At 3 Cats Up All Night. I love that name. Just gave you a follow. And we just hit 1,420 viewers. You know what that means. Let's get zenned out for the race, everyone. So we're going to be setting up our Patreon, where it's going to have a tier called Fanboy. And if you guys subscribe to our Patreon, cheapest tier, Fanboy, it's going to get you into our Discord server, which is going to allow you to be in general chat, highlights, enduro streams, so you guys can be into all of that with us, talk to our members, interact with our drivers. So that's pretty cool. And then we're going to have a slightly more expensive tier that will also get you into our Garage 61. And that's not just for setups, that's for our telemetry, everything. Ghosts. So we're going to be getting that set up soon, so you guys have a way to help support our team. And there's also going to be merch attached to those Patreon subscription payments. So after, say, 3 months of being subscribed, you get merch sent to you. All right, everyone, the 20-second countdown. All right, everyone, here it goes. 64 registered drivers. That's a good number. Makes me happy to see when Le Mans is doing good, because it's a game that I enjoy. I just think the company behind it isn't making the best choices. And I hope they can right the ship because it's a great game. It just needs more players. Excuse me. Oh, it's 2 splits. So this is going to be like 32 cars per split. This is going to be a good race. This is good, or a good grid, I should say. Let's hope it's a good race. So everything on the forecast right now is sun. So if we got our setup all ready to go, let's make sure we do. Okay. It's coming out of the pits, guy up there, okay. Oh, that guy's all over the place, huh? Five-minute warm-up.
All clear. Push now.
Is the track still wet?
Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Whoa, dude.
Left side. Clear left. Yellow flag. Caution.
Not sure what that guy was doing.
We think Rasmus has been dead.
That could have been the power of Quaaludes, perhaps.
Green flag in sector 1.
This is going to be a good setup in the dry, and it's going to do just fine in the wet.
Incident sector 3. Yellow flag. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag, clear left.
Oh, we still have wets on. I was wondering why everyone else looks like they're handicapped. Okay, well, let's go into the pits and take our wet tires off.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Yellow flag, sector 2. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is green. Box in 3, 2, 1.
What the
Box
shit?
now.
I knew this guy was gonna do something funky. I had a sensation. Thank you to the 1,600 people tuning in. You guys are awesome. We always have fun here, no matter what. And I appreciate that with you guys. Girl George, thanks for tuning in. Fred O'Brien, White Mountain Bear, thank you guys. $20 seconds. Probably won't even make it to the pit exit. So I'm thinking we qualify in slicks for sure. Take it easy for the first few minutes, and then do our best qualifier towards the end of it.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Oh, they were telling me not to exit. It looked like he was waving me through and the light was green. The light was green, bro. And you was waving. You weren't being very descriptive with your waving. It was like, let's go, come on. Wasn't like, stop, don't do it. Okay. Make sure we got our meds on. Excuse me. Track is wet. Okay. If that comes up, then it means it's like you can't get away with it being on slicks. Once that comes up, you have to be on wet tires. Which is unfortunate. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, like that's waving me through, but the other one wasn't.
All clear on pit exit.
What?
Push now. Okay, Andrew, we've got 9 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. Car left. Clear left.
Track is drying. Time to think about coming in and putting on dry tires. Are you serious, dude?
Right. Right side's clear.
We got 8 minutes. Let's stomp out one wet lap in these wet tires, and then we're going to go switch to mediums. Let's just get one in the bank to be safe. And then we'll go change to mediums for the rest of qualifier and see what it does. can hear the wet tires just like ready to explode.
The leader has just done a 139.5.
That's a wet tire
Sector
lap.
2 is 0.5 off the pace. On your right. Clear right.
Or no, that's probably a medium tire on a slightly wet track.
That time was a 1:42.08.
Brah! Let's go see what we can do now. That one gives us a lap on the board.
Car approaching. Watch your
Woo!
mirrors. Okay, Andrew. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Slippery.
The leader's just done a 137.9.
We'll do it.
Right.
We can do
Right
it.
side's clear.
Especially in a lap or two, we can heat them up.
Car left. You're in the middle. 3 will clear right. Clear all around. Left side. Still there. Clear left. Cold tyres all round. Brake temperatures are okay. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. East right side's clear.
Make sure we're heating up our brakes. Should have about 2 to 3 laps. Excuse me, sorry everyone.
V12. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Woo! Not quite ready to push fully. Next lap should be. Lost time there, but we'll get it back on the next lap.
Sector 2 is 2.6 off the pace. Don't delete this lap, you've cut the track. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Okay, Now let's do that without the slide, and we'll be good.
Time 1:40.50.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Car right, clear right. The track temps increasing. It's now 34 Celsius. That's the end of the session, P13.
Time 1:39.01.
Too bad this one won't count. It's okay, we want to get into our rhythm and our flow for the race. I stole 10th with that. Jump me up 2 spots.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Sneaker in the back door there, why don't we, boys? All right, everyone, it's race time. Let's make sure we fuel the car back up. 14 hypercars, 15 hypercars, and 15 GT3s. So full 30 car grid of both. Here we go, guys. Let's have a good race. So because there's only 2 splits, there's going to be a lot of good drivers in this one. Because there wasn't quite enough to do more than 2. So it's going to be all the best in split 1 and some of the not so best in split 2, and then everything else. All right, you guys, 18 seconds. Here we go. Excuse me, sorry.
Formation lap has started.
I love this formation and start compared to iRacing's. iRacing's is an absolute joke. Watch the start to yesterday's IMOLA and compare it to these ones. You'll see exactly what I mean. iRacing needs to adopt this ASAP. Here we go, everyone.
Green flag,
Let's go,
green
let's go.
flag.
You're in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round. On your right.
This is gonna go bad.
Still clear right.
Saw that coming.
Sector 1 is yellow. Car right. Wiggins. Schaefer has gone off. Clear right. Okay, Andrew. Decent start. We can build something from here. Green flag, sector 1. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 1. So keep your exit speeds up. Stay safe. 112. Spect is leading the race. Alright, Andrew, you just cut the track. The next car is Hulkenberg. Car left.
Woo!
Clear left.
Salvage that. Went in too hot. Brakes weren't quite ready for it.
The leader has just done yellow flag, sector 3. We can see Rasmussen has binned it. Green flag, sector 3.
That time was a
13th place.
1:30.20.
are indeed.
New fastest lap for Spect, 1:33.6.
That dude's cooking it. There's going to be a lot of good drivers in this one.
That time was a 1:36.82.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Fastest lap for Spect, 1:33.5.
Excuse me.
Lap 1:36.21.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
We're real close in Sector 1.
Exited from Sector 1, yellow flag.
Time 1:36.2.
Looks like Samantha has spun off. Green flag in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace.
Sector 2 is where we need the most work.
is Strunk. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is now green. You're catching the slower class cars.
Oh my god.
Right side's clear.
These people are fucking in Tooth Fairy Land and they're scared.
V12. Sector 3 is yellow.
That looked like a wall banger.
It looks like Strunk has binned it. Green flag sector 3.
Time 1:30.7.47.
The car ahead is Westport.
What the fuck did I just see?
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Car right. Right side's clear. On your right, clear right. Alright, Andrew, the next car is Dennis.
That was some Philadelphia experiment shit right there.
We think that Riss has crashed. Simone is reeling you in. The gap's now green flag sector 2. Green flag in sector 3. Car right, clear right. Slower class car ahead. Car right, right side's clear.
That time was a 1:37.85.
Yellow flag. I think P6 has gone off. Right side, clear right. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag sector 2. Car right, clear right. We think Strunk has binned it. Car left, clear left. Sector 2 is clear. You're coming up on a slower car. The next car is Simone. Gap
Time
car right, right side's clear.
1:37.76.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. We think that cab gone off. Green flag in sector 2. On your right, clear right. The gap behind is now 2.4. Slower class car ahead. Car right, clear right.
Lap 137.49.
Car right, clear right. On your right, right side's clear. You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
Lap 136.48.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag, sector 2. Slower class car ahead. We think Rast has stacked it. Okay, Andrew, don't let this guy distract you. Car right, clear right. Left side. Clear left. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3's yellow. We think Greg has gone off. Sector 3 is clear. The guy ahead is Westfall.
Lap
second off the pace in sector 1.
It's got to be set up because I'm driving the exact same line, same braking markers as these guys. Screwed that one up, but everything else been pretty good, and these guys just blow by me on the straights and out of the corners, and I'm not even running very high traction control. I think it's on like 4 with a power cut of 2.
It's a new fastest lap for Gavin, 1:33.0.
That time was a 1:37.47.
I have a feeling they're running like an absurdly low wing setting, which just doesn't make sense because it wouldn't work in iRacing. We're already a 6-degree wing. A 12-degree wing in iRacing, we'd be sliding all over. Rain's coming.
Coming up on a slower class car. On your right. Right side's clear.
So we want to stay out on these slicks as long as possible. Because we don't want to come out prematurely on wet tires and then burn them out. Oh my god, look how many people are in the pits.
Time 1:37.61.
Stay between the lines, please, Andrew. slower class car. Left side, clear left.
Wow, that guy's already pitting? Holy cow. He's gonna melt his tires. And when he needs them later on, he's gonna be screwed. Because we've still got perfectly hot slicks that are gripping the ground right now just fine. The rain's not pooling, there's no reason to switch right now. Once we start feeling the car slide around,
Time 1:30.
then we consider it.
Position.
0.
Yellow flag. Slower class car ahead. On your right, clear right. The active plus the ball ahead is increasing. It's now 30 seconds. Car right. Clear right. Green flag sector 1.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Your right front has got minor wear. Okay, Andrew, you've used half your fuel. Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
That time was a 1:40.24.
Coming up on a slower car. Right side. Right side's clear.
Lap 1:40.17.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see Rast has binned it. Green flag in sector 2. a slower class car. Car right, clear right.
Lap 141.55.
Slower class car.
Another guy just switched to wet tires. Still too early, I think. Still feel just fine. Mind you, I turned my traction control up to compensate,
On your right.
but
Clear
feel
right.
totally fine in slicks right now.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Lap
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is
141.15.
yellow. E9. We think that West 4 has stacked it. Green flag, sector 2. You're approaching a group of slower cars. Car right, clear right. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Slower cars ahead. The class leaders up here. Gavin is now on wets. Yellow flag.
Oh my god!
It looks like Carlos has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Sector 1 is yellow. We think that Hulkenberg has binned it. Car right. Clear right.
That time was a 147.91.
The leader, Spect, is pitting. Sector 1 is green. Owen is now in the lead. Sector 1 is 4.0 seconds off the pace. yellow flag. It looks like Wheeler has crashed. Sector 2 is now green. West 4 ahead is pitting.
Now's the time to pit.
The leader is now on wets.
Oh yeah.
Box in 3, 2,
2, 1.
box now.
Gimme wets, gimme sweet, sweet wets.
We're done. Go, go.
No, we're not
Simone
done.
is now on
Don't lie to me like
wets.
that, bro.
The leader, Owen, is pitting.
Thank you, everyone, tuning in. We're gonna have a good stream today. It's gonna be fun. That's for sure. Okay, that guy just ran into us.
West 4 is now on wets. Gavin, behind, is pitting now.
Thank God the car has 0 damage.
Lap 2, 51.59.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. The leader is now on wets. Okay, Andrew, our fuel window opens on lap 38. It'll close on lap 55. Tyre temps are good, the brake temperatures are fine, mate.
So that should work perfectly for pit timing. After that next fuel up, it should be our last one.
Sector 1, yellow flag. We think Spect has spun off. Sector 1 is green.
That time was a 2,
Okay, Andrew,
0,
come on, stay
0,
focused.
3.
Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P8.
It is slick out here.
Sector 1 is 3.9 seconds.
Oh, come on,
off the
dude.
pace.
Don't go that fucking slow.
Car right. Clear right. We've seen a little bit of aero damage.
I don't get these people that want to be pricks and fucking stubborn around hypercars. It's like, what are you doing? It's very slippery out here. And I think that's because we have a 6-degree wing, not a 12-degree wing, so you feel it more in the wet. In iRacing, it just, you feel it more in general.
Keep your wits about you, mate. It looks like Gavin has gone off. Green flag in sector 3.
Time 147.41.
Sector 2 is now yellow. We think Westfall has stacked it. Sector 1 is 4.0 seconds off the pace. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 2 is 3.1 seconds off the pace.
Getting a lot of kick up now behind the car.
Lap 147.73.
The gap in front is now 16 seconds. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Spect has spun off. Sector 3 is green. Gavin is closing the gap. It's now 17 seconds. Sector 3 is now yellow. It looks like Spect has gone off. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. Coming up on a slower class car. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear. We can see Gavin has crashed. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius. The gap time P1 behind is now 4.9, 1 lap ahead. Left side, clear left. flag. Yellow flag, watch out. We think Gavin has gone off. Yellow flag, sector 1. Green flag, sector 3. We think that's in space. Sector 1 is clear. Blue flag. Blue flag. Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Slowed us down a bit, but that's first and second. The amount of spray is just crazy.
Slower class car ahead.
Hope this dude can see me.
That time was a
On your right. Right
149.66.
side's clear. Right side. Clear right. Slower class car ahead. Car right. Clear right.
Lap 148.44.
That came out of nowhere quick.
Right side. Right side's clear. Coming up on a slower class car. Yellow flag. The captain, we think that Spect has binned it. On your right. Still there. Clear right. sector 3. Green flag, sector 3. We think Spect has binned it. Alright, Andrew, the next car is...
This guy's got to just be blowing his tires to crap.
Lap 147.97.
Came in there too hot and hairy. We salvaged it though.
The gap to P7 ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds. I think P2's binned it. Blue flag. Sector 2 is clear.
Oh, it's monsoon level wet now, baby. Holy shit.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Left side. Clear left.
Able to get third place through? Might as well do it. Take advantage of that mistake we made. The amount of water on the track is just ludicrous.
8.14.
Car right. Clear right. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius. The gap to P4 behind is now 2.4 seconds. One lap ahead. Car right. Right side's clear. You're coming up on a slower car. Blue flag. Car right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. It's in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. On your left. We can see Franklin has stacked it. Clear left. Sector 3 is now clear.
Lap 149.73.
Sector 3
Holy
is
shit.
1.8 off the pace. Car right. Right side's clear.
Now this is rain driving. Holy cow. This is like monsoon driving.
Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. It looks like Spect has spun off. We've been warned about track limits.
Halfway through the event.
Time was a
1 hour to go, everyone.
1.82.
Sitting halfway up the grid.
Slower class car ahead. On your right. Right side's clear. Alright, Andrew, we're halfway home.
That's what I just said, Jim.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
That's what she said.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
That time was a 1.45.
Staying alive we are. We're sitting about halfway up the grid. How's it going?
Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader. Sector 1 is now green. Yellow flag, Sector 2. We think that Spect has gone off. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Car right, clear right. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. It looks like Spect has gone off.
Mental fatigue starts setting in on these guys, not us, thanks to our sponsor, MindLab Pro. You guys want to be able to drive with an endless amount of energy, focus, and concentration? Check them out. The link is in chat. The link is in the description on YouTube.
Okay, Andrew, you're reeling, Spect.
100% natural, no synthetic additives, GMO friendly, vegan friendly.
No more rain.
That's
7th position.
144.63.
It helps your memory retention, it helps your ability to make good decisions under pressure. Your ability to recall things is enhanced and heightened, all sped up. And it works best if you pair it with your morning coffee. It synergizes really well. and they sponsor our team, so check them out. If you're in sim racing and you're not using them, you're doing yourself a disservice. Give them a try, and you will guaranteed start using it every single time you race. And even if you're not a sim racer, it's great for good cognitive health in all walks of life. Check out our other sponsor, I'm sure you guys have heard of, Butt Kicker. #1 brand in sim racing for haptics. What's
Sector 3 is now clear. It looks like Spect.
Crazy individual! He's a bloody individual!
That's half distance. Should be about 20 knots remaining on this tank. Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 17 Celsius. Okay, Andrew, the pit window is now open.
Keep this guy under pressure, he's gonna fold.
Gap to Spect. Ahead is now 0.8. We expect to exit the pits in position 8. Yellow
Whoa,
flag,
whoa,
sector
whoa,
3.
whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Green flag in sector 3. Okay, Andrew, going out of track limits. Keep it between the
Yeah,
lines.
because Joe Blow was losing it in front of us there, Jimmy. Couldn't be helped.
Time 1:47.1.
Sixth place. Sector 3 is 2.4 seconds off the pace.
Got a dry line forming.
Slower class car ahead. E7 is gaining on you. The gap is now 1.6 seconds.
Whoa, dude.
Car left.
Don't do
Clear
that
left.
shit in a multi-class race. Don't be that guy. Guy's in Tooth Fairy Land and he's terrified. Excuse me.
On your right. Clear right.
That time was a
Sector 3 is
1:45.5.
1.2 seconds off the pace.
You don't come off the line like that. You just drive normally and you let the faster cars work around you. If you knew anything about multi-class racing, you would know that and how dumb that statement sounds. You don't go off the track in the dirt and totally unconfident and terrified. All that does is cause accidents. I had no need to go around the guy there. Could have went around him on the straight right at the top of the hill. And if he had any experience in multi-class, he would have known that.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag. You're coming up on a slower car. Yellow flag, caution. We can see, inspect, the spot on, yellow flag in sector 2. We think that west wall has gone off. Sector 2 is clear. Car right. Clear right. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. The answer P5 behind is now 2.0, 1 lap ahead.
We're definitely only going to have to pit one more time. This is going to work out perfect.
We just cut the track.
The only reason he was wide and loose is because he was looking in his mirror, driving in his mirror, unconfidently, terrified out of his life.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Blue flag. Green flag, sector 2.
So instead of coming in chat and trying to sound like a smart ass when you don't know anything about multi-class racing,
Clear right.
why don't you go actually do some studying of your own?
Seeing a bit of wear on your right front. Car left. Clear left. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
One more lap and then we're going to pit for your tires. And we'll top off on fuel and that should get us to the end of the race.
Gavin, that's getting closer. The gap is now 0.5. Allow this guy to pass. Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Okay, let's go in the pit, get some tires, and be right out. They're not pitting. Let's see. If they don't pit the next lap, we will. We don't want to wait too long.
7.33.
Because just because they're not doing it doesn't mean it's the right decision.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Andrew. Coming up on a slower class car.
45 minutes. Yeah, we want to pit now, even if these guys don't.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Philadelphia experiment shit.
Box in 3, 2, 1. Box
Fill
now.
me up until the end of the race and give me dry tires. Dry
All done.
tires.
Go. Spect behind is pitting.
Good job, boys. Still gonna be a bit slick,
Behind is pitting.
so we're gonna want to still drive with caution. But
Lap 244.
the sooner we can get these tires heated up, the better. Now we should be good until the end of the race.
Their exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. Spect is now on mediums. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we got to be careful. Don't want to get too confident too quick. Let's heat them up the right way. And then we can earn that confidence and know it's real, not false.
Westfall is now on mediums. The leader, Owen, is pitting. The gap to Spect behind is now 8.5. Okay, Andrew, there's a car exiting the pit.
We should really start being able to climb back time on these guys who still have wet tires on for sure.
Coming up on a slower class car. The track temperature's falling. It's now 26 Celsius. Car left. Clear left. The leader is now on mediums. Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys. The brake temperatures look good. Car left. Clear left.
39 minutes to go. This one's been good so far. Oh, Jesus.
Left side, clear left. Car left. Clear left. Alright Andrew, the next car is spec. Going out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
Man, those guys waited a long time
Ahead is now 1.3
for wet
seconds.
to come off and to put dries back on. See if it works out. Definitely getting better at pit strategy, but it's still something that takes a lot of work, trial and error to really learn.
Lap 140.
You just got to try different things under different circumstances, and a lot of it is going to be different to what is going on in the moment. So I think it's more or less learning how to plan properly than come up with some kind of tried and true pit strategy that's always going to work for you.
Slower car. Incident in sector 1.
Learning
Sector
how to
1 is
better
slower.
react to what's going on around you, I think, would be the way to say it.
Clear left. Simone is now leading. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. We think that Villa has stacked it. Green flag in sector 2. Simone is now on mediums. Sector 1 is green. P3 is now on mediums.
That was a long holdout. Track was dry a while ago for sure. That's going to slow them down and cost them time, but if it affects our race is another question because we're further back. There's still a guy out there in wets though. Holy cow.
9.7. Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Right side's clear.
I love this guy. I love this guy. I'm the know-it-all, but this guy comes in chat and constantly tries to correct people and act like he knows everything. Good job, iRacing Southern Africa, for making an alt, yet acting the exact same way. Why don't you go try to get some attention doing something healthy?
Car right. Clear right. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Lap 140.39.
Looks like cabin has gone off. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3. Slower class car ahead. Left side, clear left. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Left side, clear left. Gavin is now on mediums. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I don't think he's out of the pit yet. He might have just started to come out.
That time was a 1:38.
Yeah, he's out now.
3.
And he's into the wall. Or he just put someone into the wall. No, that guy's all into the wall, all on his own volition. Some people don't need help to be stupid. Lots of people. They'll make a fool of themselves all on their own.
The guy in front is Gavin. You're reeling Gavin in. The gap is 6.7 seconds.
So after 6th place, people are up 2 laps. We can do this 6th, even a 8th and up, I'll be happy. This is a second split. There's only 2 splits, so you get a really weird mix in the second split.
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 2 is 1.3. We think Bath spinned it.
But as someone who's new to sim racing, definitely happy with the results that I get. You gotta set realistic expectations.
Lap 1:38.36.
Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader.
Need to remember to swoop out wider there.
6.4. On your right, clear right. Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
I definitely can't wait to get proper load cell pedals and a direct drive wheel and see how much it helps. Because people say it's hard to be consistent with these kinds of pedals, so I'd like to see how much better I can be with actual load cells. Even though I'm pretty consistent, I think it would really help. Ooh, storing a car in the garage this late, that sucks.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
So we've We've worked hard to get a good lead on 9th place. We're up 2 laps. Everything below 9th to 15th is out of the race.
Slower class car ahead.
Meep, meep.
Car right, clear right.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen the net code in Le Mans Ultimate screw up. And that's pretty good. Game's got a very strong net code. And I'm not being sarcastic, it actually does. Like, I really mean it. Out of all the times I've played this game, that's the only time I've ever seen cars, like, jumping around and teleporting. Oh, Tooth Fairy Land guy again.
On your right, right side's clear.
That's how you let a car go by. That's how you do it.
Yellow flag. We think that wreck has gone off.
Take notes, everyone. That's how you get yourself an esport contract.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Pay attention to track limits, please, Andrew. The car in front of us is 2 laps behind. Slower class car ahead.
"27 minutes, everyone.
There's a car rejoining in front.
Just got to keep this up. We'll be able to secure a good 8th place finish."
You're on the left, clear right.
That was a little dodgy. A wee dodgy.
On your left, clear left.
That's a confident driver in multi-class. See the difference?
Time 1:39.00.
Green flag in sector 2. We'll be warned about track limits. So the car ahead is increasing. It's now
1:30.52.
19 seconds.
So we know for next time, we need to reduce our wing even more, which is just crazy. But these guys are obviously running a higher wing, or a lower wing, sorry, and even probably lower ride height than we are, which in iRacing you just would not be able to do without losing a ton of stability. Like this section coming up, I'll show you guys. You can go back and watch yesterday's stream, the practice session. I was on a 12-degree wing, and if you came through here with a 12-degree wing right here, flat out, car would slide out every time. Unless you had a 14-degree wing, it would kick out there all the time. We're literally using
Yellow flag
a 6-degree wing right now.
62's green. Do we think that Simone has gone off?
So there's a big difference between how iRacing and Le Mans Ultimate integrates aerodynamics on these cars. And that makes it so you can tune them differently compared to iRacing or Le Mans. We could run a way more aggressive wing on this car. And that's how these cars are so much faster. As they are all running specific Le Mans Ultimate tunes. This is a tune I got from iRacing. And from yesterday, or Friday until today, I changed it from a 12-degree wing because I figured it would be like iRacing. I changed it from a 12-degree wing, which is the max in this game, not 14 or 17 or 19 like iRacing. 12 worked, but I felt really slow. So today I was like, I'll try something more aggressive. Started out with a 9, felt faster, still felt planted. Went down to a 6, still felt planted. So we went with a 6-degree wing in the race. We're faster, but
Left side.
these other cars that are winning and up in the top 5
Yellow flag
are
sector
obviously
3.
running
Sector 2
specific
is
Le
now
Mans
still
Ultimate
there.
setups.
It looks like Simone, hold your clear.
And they're having that straight line speed over us due to less downforce on the car. Now, does that make Le Mans Ultimate more arcadey? More of a simcade? Because you definitely could not run that low and aggressive of a wing in iRacing without like extreme precision driving. And I don't even know if you could then without losing the back end a lot.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Gonna get a lap off the board from this guy who is in 5th. I wonder why he pitted. Must have had damage. He had fuel.
That time was a 1:39.09.
The gap to P1 behind is now 4.72 laps ahead. You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Andrew. Slower class car ahead. Left, clear left. Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader. Car right, clear right. Blue flag.
Lap
Clear right.
1:39.10.
see they're just quicker than us out of the corners, and on the straights, more top end speed. And that's just from lower downforce.
Lap 138.22.
Came in hot there.
You're coming up on a slower car. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace. Gap to P2 behind is now 2.72 laps in front. Car left, clear left. On your left. Clear left. Sector 2 is 2.0. Blue flag. Blue flag.
15 minutes, everyone. Let's go.
Time 139.07.
Car left. Clear left. Blue flag. Flag limits.
Chris Farish,
Okay, Andrew.
team
15
co-founder and
minutes left.
captain, has really helped me get better at working through traffic.
Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Clear right. Right side, clear right.
Tooth Fairy boy did it.
Lap 139.09.
Coming up on a slower class car. Car left. Clear left. Side's clear.
Time 1:38.79.
Slower class car ahead. On your right, right side's clear.
Ten minutes left. Just got to keep doing what we're doing and we can lock in this 8th place finish. Super proud of it if we can do it.
1:38.32.
Sim racing for a total of 4 months and only just switched to hypercars in the last week or two.
Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Right side's clear.
Actually, only a week. I've been driving them since Long Beach. Was the IMSA track, and I think that was last week. So I've literally been driving these things for about a week.
Okay, Andrew, 10 minutes to go. That's
And
10
I don't
minutes
even
left.
have load cell pedals. I don't even have the spring upgrades on these. I got lots of room for improvement. Thanks to the awesome resources our team has, I know the sky's the limit. Especially when we get our butt kicker. That thing's gonna help a lot. So essentially what Butt Kicker does, this is our newest sponsor, is it's like a haptic device. What that means is it translates physical feeling from the game into your body. And it does this through low frequency vibration with an amplifier and a unit that mounts to your cockpit. And it simulates all the sensations you would get in a car, obviously except G-force. Like tire slide or any kind of loss of grip, you will now feel it in your cockpit as you would in the seat of a car. So once we get our units, I can't wait to see how that helps. We're currently in talks with SRP Pro, the #1 pedal manufacturer, so that would also really help. And we're still waiting to find the right hookup when it comes to a wheel manufacturer and base manufacturer.
Slower class car ahead. Sector 3 is now yellow. The track temperature is falling. It's now 22 Celsius. Left side, clear left.
Brrrap! Another year, right equipment, better setups on the cars, and I think I'll be doing all right, especially with the help of my team. And more importantly, getting to see them all improve is the real treat. Seeing Chris and Phil really starting to come into their own stride. It's awesome.
38.78.
Getting to see Henry Mantle do so well in his first event with us, getting ready for his second one. It's that kind of stuff that I really like, being in a team and running a team for.
Okay, Andrew, just cut the track. Coming up on a slower car. Left side, clear left.
Five minutos.
That time was a 1:37.45.
I just said that, Jim. Do a little hop, skip, jump through there.
That time was a
Sector 3 is
1:37.81.
1.5 seconds off the pace. Coming up on a slower class car. Left side.
Oh, Tooth Fairy guy! That's how you do it! Take notes, you'll get into IMSA if you drive like that, boys. Looks like Sixth is gonna have to pit for fuel 100%.
On your left, clear left. Slower class cars ahead.
This game is gorgeous. It just looks so amazing.
That's 1:38.22.
sector 3. Slower class car ahead. I think P3's been dipped.
Oh, I hope he hasn't, because that's just not right, man.
Keep it within the track limits. Car right. Clear right.
There's two guys that are gonna have to 100% pit for fuel, or one of them is. If he doesn't fucking run out of fuel and he makes it, it's gonna be by the skin of his teeth, man. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be so close. Kudos to them if they make it. That'll be insane. The guy with 2% is done. There's gonna be another lap for sure. Oh, maybe there's not going to be another lap. The guy's going to get so lucky. That is so hilarious. 1%. Oh my god. What a fucking legend. It's like Chris when he did it in Daytona.
Car right. Clear right. 8th place. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done. Okay, pit stop requested.
What a race. What a race. Whew. Oh, man.
Pit crew is ready.
That was a good race. Wow. So, lots of DNFs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 today. So that was the most DNFs. But like I said, when you only have 2 splits, it's a weird mixture. You get a lot of really skilled drivers mixed in with some not so good, because all the best are in split 1. And then there's just enough for the second split. So you get guys that just quite don't make the cut for split 1, and then everything else. So considering the competition we were against, happy with what we did. But what we are going to try, let's see, for shits and giggles. So they recommend a wing 9. No way are these guys running a wing 9. Let's just try that. Like, just fucking, let's just try something weird like this. And see if it's something to do with the aerodynamics in the game not being as because like I said, I'll explain this again, okay? So let me show this. So max wing in this game is P12, okay? You can go way higher wing in iRacing. You guys can go back and watch stream from yesterday. I did the IMOLA in iRacing in this exact same car. Practice started. I started with our regular setup of P14 wing, and this setup was from some of the highest lap times on Garage 61. It came with a wing 14. I was like, hey, I'm feeling pretty good in the car. Can we knock it down? I tried to just knock it down 2 degrees. Brought it to a 12-degree wing in iRacing. Went out, and in that one section where it's like a downhill up, and then you go downhill, and then it's a swooping up left, and then a straight in the chicane. That downhill section, with anything less than a 14-degree wing in iRacing, you will lose the back end of the car without incredible precision going through that section. So, come to Le Mans Ultimate. I tried translating the setup from iRacing into Le Mans Ultimate. First of all, there's only a 12-degree wing max, so I'm like, shit. Okay, whatever. So I try that, and it feels rooted. I'm like, what? But in iRacing, I couldn't do that. I'd be all over the track. So then I went with it on Friday. We did okay. We got 7th. Today came, and we experimented with it. We knocked it down to 9. Car felt completely stable. We knocked it down to 6. Car felt completely stable. And then we did the race, because I just didn't think you could go any lower than that and still have stability in the car. But my theory is maybe this doesn't have the same impact in Le Mans as it does in iRacing. And we're going to test that theory. Because these guys are just way quicker on the straights, way quicker out of the corners, and we were only running 2 traction control for power cut. So it has to come down to less aerodynamic force on the car. It's the only thing I can think of. Because I don't believe you can do anything like we could do the gear ratio to short or long, and that's it. I don't think that's going to really help. Like this stuff, like this is all set from our iRacing setup. Oh, this is the Coach Dave setup. So our setup that we just used, or no, that's the right one. So this one was a 6-degree wing, 723, 60 Nm preload. This is exactly the same setup from iRacing. The only difference was we can't go to 1.2 degrees in tow. It's limited to 0.94. You can't have a connected anti-roll bar. In iRacing, you can. This goes up to P15. 15 didn't feel good in this game. We ran that on Friday. I went with the 12, felt better. P1 on the back. And then the wing, which I think there might be something here where people are like exploiting it. Maybe it doesn't have that big of an impact. So why don't we just boot up an AI race here and just try it for shits and giggles before we end the stream. $70 laps. Man, we're almost going to be maxed out. Expected me to finish 8th. I actually finished in 8th, but I still lost 5%. I love this game. So amazing. Yeah, look, since switching to hypercars, there's a GT3 race I did, there's a GT3 race I did, but everything else since I've switched to hypercars, like, way better, just doing better in them. I don't know why. I think I just struggle with GTs. I can still drive them okay. I'm not terrible in them. But I definitely feel like I'm picking up hypercars quicker, like I picked up Formula a little quicker. So let's just try this, just for a joke. We'll just go practice. Man, my arms feel like jelly. It's good doing these events, prepping for the Nürburgring 24-hour. Strengthening the enduro muscles. Okay, let's pull out the crazies. Brah. Why am I on what tires, bruh? Pit crew bros? No, that's it's because I forgot to save it with the mediums on. So let's write that wrong here. So we'll save it on the EXP one again. Yep. Okay, let's try that again, sir. Idiots in the crew gave me the wrong tires. Oh yeah, this is with the AI at 100% because I wanted to see what they were doing for lap times. So it's at 100% AI right now.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I'm not really concerned about that. I just want to see what this thing's like with only a 1 degree wing. If that is something that can be exploited in Le Mans. Okay, let's remember. Heat these tires up here. Like, look at this. I'm like flat out through here with a 1 degree wing. If I did this in iRacing, I would be all over the fucking place. The car would be uncontrollable. What is this shit? It's choppy because I lowered the car. It's probably too low. But I only lowered it by about 1 centimeter each. But the fact that we can have a P1 wing is kind of crazy. And I guarantee you I can cut that traction control down still. Watch this. Let's go to our usual traction control settings.
Okay, Andrew. As your car exits in the pits, heads up.
Yeah, okay, I could totally do this with a 1 degree wing in iRacing. Come on. What the hell's going on, Le Mans? With only a power cut of 2. Flat out.
Left side, clear left.
Well, now I know what to do on all the hypercars in this game.
Right, Andrew.
Just put your fucking wing to 1. Okay, so let's get a lap on this, and then I'm gonna use our iRacing setup that we got, and we're gonna put the wing to 1 on that. This is the Coach Dave setup with a 1 degree wing instead.
Or you could just 9. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the face. Cold tyres all round. Air temps falling. It's now 18 Celsius. Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. Your front brakes are getting a bit
Look how much easier it is to drive this thing. Dude, my cut is on 2.
Carla, clear left. We need to watch these track limits.
A 1 degree wing with a 2 power cut. Doing a 135, almost a 135 with a full fucking tank.
0.8 off the pace.
So don't tell me this game is more realistic than iRacing. You could not do this in iRacing. Like I'm purposely trying to drive sloppy, and I'm not losing the car. Like I can even drop this probably.
Sector 2 is 2.2 off the pace.
Off.
That time was a 1:38.8.
Sector 3 is 2.1 off the pace.
Okay. This is total bullshit, man. So this is how guys are being fast in these cars.
Off the pace.
They're just tuning them completely unrealistic. Oh, Chris, I've finished the race already, but I think I figured out an exploit in Le Mans. I have a 1 degree wing on right now and no traction control, and look how I'm driving.
Sector 2 is 2.7 seconds off the pace.
What is this shit? You're gonna tell me this is more realistic than iRacing? If I tried doing this with a 1 degree wing and full traction control, I couldn't do it. Let alone a 1 degree wing and 0 traction control. So I think this is an exploit in Le Mans that people are using on their setups, which is why we can't get anywhere close to them. But now we're gonna set our car like this too.
Yellow flag.
Right? Like, what is going on? Try doing that in iRacing. So I'll show everyone, just so no one can be like, oh, you're full of shit. Look, wing, fucking P1. So the only difference in our setup that I was using, like this one here. This is the one we copied from iRacing. But in the race, I ended up going with a P6 wing. And I felt like I was just getting like blown out of the water. And I'm like, what is going on? Like how, there's no way these guys could be running a lower wing than P6. So I finished the race and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to try it. Let's just go to P1 on the wing. So I do it. Things like glued to the road. It literally like does not matter at all if you're on wing 1 or wing fucking 12. It doesn't change shit. Then K&H Motorsport is like, take your traction control lower. Knock it down to 2. No difference. Knock it down to off. No difference. Try driving this Porsche with full traction control and an only 12-degree wing in iRacing on this track, and you will be all over the road because it's not enough downforce to hold the car. So what the shit is going on in Le Mans? Like, that is total bullshit, dude. So that's how drivers are exploiting these cars and just going so damn fast. Like, the game's broken, dude. Like, that is bullshit. What is going on and why aren't people talking about this? Anyways, that's a perfect way to end the stream. So, time for some Road America practice, you guys. This next week is going to be getting ready for Road America 500. Me, Chris, and a new member, Andrew Reese, are going to be driving the Nissan GTP. We got an Audi GTO team as well. I'm going to be doing a custom intro for that stream. It's going to be golden. You are not going to want to miss the intro for the Road America 500. Mark it on your calendars. It's better than the fucking Super Bowl halftime show. I promise you that. All right, boys. I will see you back tomorrow. Take care. Have a good rest of your Sunday. And what the hell's going on, Le Mans?